From that day, we share cafe lattes. Ooh, cafe lattes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the final episode of 2025. What? Oh, yeah. I will. This is episode 13.
Lucky 13.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know. I lucky 13. So before I introduce my guest, I just want to thank everybody for listening to all the podcasts so far and supporting the pages and all that jazz. And if I forget to do it at the end, wishes all a very Merry Christmas and a lovely New Year. So yay. And on that, my guest is a very good friend of mine. He's a world-renowned musician.
Comedy podcast.
The one and only Mr. Matthew Nolan. How are you, buddy?
Bro, cheers to that. The Baileys. Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm
We're
good.
having a little Baileys, little
Yeah.
Christmas Baileys. Cheers, everybody. We don't sell it in the coffee box. This is on the sly.
Yeah, I brought this in. Duty free. No, but I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. No, I was looking forward to having this one for a while. So what is going on, man?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I still miss my ex. Wait, no. No, I'm just kidding. No, to be honest, all's good.
All the songs.
Yeah, literally. No, all's good. Right now, all is good.
Yeah.
I've been in London for 5 years now. So quite a long time. And yeah, just writing songs.
You're busy.
Busy enough. I mean, definitely been busier, but being a bit more kind of like not picky, but kind of just like, you know, you do something for a while, you can kind of like not cut corners, but you know, you don't have to like, you kind of, I don't know. I used to do stuff like all day, every day, and feel that like maybe one thing every couple of weeks would be valuable, and kind of like locking in on what I found that one thing a couple of weeks to be, and try and do that more efficiently and more like often.
Okay.
Rather than like basically just like if I work with people in the studio, instead of shopping around and working with different people, which I did for a long time, and like not building like good relationships with people that like, because obviously the good thing about music is like you know, you want someone that you're comfortable with, or you want to work with someone that finds you comfortable if you're songwriting. And I think like for a while I was shopping around, like working with different people every day, and you don't really build relationships as like people or collaborators. And I think like, so yeah, just kind of working with the same people. And if that's 3 times a month rather than working with people every day and getting less product, like, you know what I mean? Like I find like I've got so many songs that like will never like
See the light of day, really.
but even less than that, like I won't even send it to anyone.
Yeah, okay,
I just
I know
don't
what you
like
mean.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like that
I
was
suppose
kinda,
that's all part of the process, though, is it?
100%. I think like, but for a while as well, I had like less direction. Like I was more like, now I'm kind of back into doing my own thing, kind of recording my own songs, releasing my own songs. Where when I went over initially, well, when I left the band I was in initially, I wanted to write for other people, and then I feel like I'm skipping a few stages.
Yeah, I
sorry.
was just letting you ramble.
Yeah. I'm a rambler, so please cut me off.
Okay, I was going to say, for anyone who might not know you, to maybe give a bit of an origin story,
Right?
of who you are and how you got to the place you're at the moment.
So yeah, I'm
Matthew Nolan,
born and bred. No, from Drogheda, born in Dublin, bred in Drogheda. My parents hate when I say I'm from. They don't hate it, but they're like, "You're a dub." I'm not a dub. But yeah, no, I've been in Drogheda since I was like 3. So and yeah, just started singing in school, in church and stuff, and then I guess started writing my own songs when I was like 16, 17. I mean, and then to be honest, I remember we met. Do you remember we met in the Esquires?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was looking for, well, to be fair, like, you were kind of like talking about like maybe managing me or something.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't have any songs out, and like, I don't think Spotify was even like maybe just the thing.
Just about, I'd say.
Like, yeah, it felt like
many moons ago.
Yeah, that was like maybe 2016, 17. Like it was a while. I can see it in my head though. I remember we sat upstairs in the smoking area, and and I remember that. I still think about that. Like when. Because you always had... Sorry, let me finish my origin story before I start. Anyway, then I started releasing more songs. Got like a little bit of like local, like a good response. Like nothing crazy, but just like people were like, I quite like this. Nothing crazy. Did like 1 or 2 like gigs in Drogheda, and then got a bit more like success on Spotify. Like started getting like a couple of like couple of maybe like 1 or 2 million streams by like the start of 2020, and then started having like around 100,000 monthly listeners and stuff. And then, but I was still working in permanent TSB at the time, so that was like and then I went on a TV show, Little Mix The Search, which was on
That's
BBC.
what it was. I can't remember. I was
Man,
like,
you
was
didn't
it-
research,
I
bro.
know, no. I was like, I think it was X Factor. And then
Yes, it was the X Factor. No, it wasn't. It was Little Mix Search. Basically,
That's
it was
what
like
it was. Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
an X Factor
Same
type thing.
Yeah.
I think the kind of thing about that show was like Little Mix were on the X Factor, so they kind of wanted to replicate how they were put together, but because they were put together as like individuals, so that's the way the layout of the show we were on, which was like 5 years ago, my show. So but yeah, went
Was
on
it 2020? Yeah.
yeah. So went on to win the show, and then after that, obviously it was lockdown. So we won the show in November 2020, and then didn't end up touring with Little Mix until 2022, which was good though, because that year,
But that was a great year for you. That I remember seeing online. That was
my god,
crazy.
Well, the year before we toured, was unbelievable. Like, I was just
that's what I meant. Sorry.
I was just
What's happening?
partying. Like, it was just like it wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like Project X or anything, but it was just kind of like my first time living away from home. First time with a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have much money at all, but as in, like, just like first time paying rent and living, and then like had like the girl of my dreams at the time. Like, everything was just, and then all of this going on. But next year, you're going to a Little Mix. We're normally like, if like support comes up, it's like if it's a one-off gig, it might be like the month of, might be even closer to the time. If you're going like a sports tour, maybe 2 months, 3 months before, you're going on tour with that person. But it's like the fact that we had like 18 months of this, like, it kind of felt like a little bit of like ignorance, but not in a bad way. Ignorance to the kind of struggles of life. As in, like, I might be tight on my rent this month, but next year I'm going on tour a Little Mix. So it kind of felt
I know what you mean.
So it kind of felt like a little bit of it was a kind of like a protective blanket over like real life stuff, which is like, but listen, I was 21, 22. Like,
it should take a while to stay on.
it was really fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, the band broke up pretty shortly after the tour, actually. And then I went on to, I decided I wanted to be a songwriter, because I guess like coming out of the band, I was more like, well, if I'm coming out with a band, I don't want to do my own thing straight away. I kind of like told myself I didn't like the performance side because like, I think kind of like being in the band and then leaving it. And also because one guy left before us, then we tried to do it as a 3-piece, and then I kind of said like, I think we should stop. And I think like I kind of but like I did think at the time I wanted to be a songwriter. I think looking back, it was kind of like an easy kind of like out saying that like I'm not just going to go and do my own thing. Not that it mattered, because the band was like way better than like what I would have done on my own anyway. But I think I used that. And then the reason I mentioned that is because I did go and I actually got a publishing deal with Sony in like this time 3 years ago. And then I went and I kind of quickly found that like I didn't really like that. The like writing for other people. I liked it, and I still do like it, but I'm still digesting it. I don't really like. It was a difficult year for me. That the first year I signed, like I went through some like difficult.
Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to make sure you keep writing? And I think I'd find that very hard.
No, I actually didn't. I didn't
feel like that.
I didn't feel that. I think like maybe subconsciously, because
like, you know, like as you were saying earlier, you have to churn it out. Then you have to keep going. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you don't have to.
Oh, do you know?
You just won't get like re-signed.
Oh,
if, like,
okay.
You don't like. Right. There's no like obligation. Like, but it's
okay. So it's not on your own time, and then if you come up with a banger, you come up with a banger.
Yeah, but you're kind of But if you're at that stage where you're getting signed, you know, you've got the manager, you've got like your diary's kind of busy.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're sitting at home not doing it, you know, your manager's going to be like, well, what are you doing? And things like that. But then I went through some things in that year that I never really spoke about, but just like, you know, mental health issues and stuff. And I kind of for like a couple of months didn't like, you know, do anything for a couple of months. So that kind of like slowed down my whole momentum of like, because when I first started writing, like within like a couple of months, I was in like LA working with like Rudimental.
Wow.
I was working with like, I'd worked with like Jason Derulo. I'd worked with like some cool people, and then I guess like just real life stuff kind of caught up with me, and I was a bit like, but at that time things got so, I don't want to get into it too much, to be honest, but
that's okay.
Well, we can if you want, but I mean basically what I'm trying to say is like things got so bad.
It's Christmas, we're staying happy.
Yeah. Things got so bad. Things got so the Grinch came. No, but things got so bad that like it didn't really matter. Like I didn't care about my career. I didn't care about anything, I was like, I need to like get better. So like looking back on it, it's easy to like point fingers at yourself and say like, oh, you know, that was the moment kind of momentum fell. But I'm like, listen, I remember being in that moment and being like, I don't care if the sky is green, like I have to stop this and I have to like, so
go back to yourself a bit.
Yeah. And then now I'm just kind of focused on my own thing, still writing with other people, but like just more so like if it feels right, not from a point of like ego, from a point of like there was a time where I wasn't really enjoying life, so now I just really focus on enjoying life.
Yeah, that's good.
And I think like that can be in anything. If you work in Centra, if you're a footballer, if you work in the coffee box, if you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, it's just like it might come like when you say it out loud, it sounds a little bit like, but it's I know myself and I'm comfortable saying it because I know it's not coming from a part of like I'm not looking at things saying do I know it? It's just like am I, and I'm not also like too tough, but I'm like, am I there right now? Like, and I don't want to sound like a hippie or anything because I'm not that, and you know that. But it's more like, just think, I don't want anything that like, because I've had such bad times like before. It's like I don't want anything to like potentially come into that again. So I'm like, I just want to have a good time on this planet.
Are you just like are you saying like about your enjoying life really at the moment?
Yeah, but like with that is like, it's like
a bit of peace.
Yeah, just I just like, I think like I took like a year or two to kind of find out what was good for me, what was bad for me, and then like kind of it like enjoying really taking the accountability and being strict with like what I find to be good for me, because I know long term like it's good for you, you know what I mean? As
yeah.
Because I don't really like, I do love music and stuff, but it's like I just want to find a way to do it on my own terms, not in a egotistical way, as in like,
no, I know what you're saying.
If I want to work with the same three people, I like, because I like writing songs. I don't write songs for like, and I haven't had any like viral success or anything, so it's never been a thing for like TikTok, because maybe it should be, because I haven't had any viral success. But like what I'm trying to say is, it's like I want to do it for the reason I started, and like I used to write songs on my own, so now I write songs on my own a lot. But then it's also like writing with people I love, because for me that's a cooler story. If something does pop off in the next year or 10, it's like at least I did it with my mates, that kind of thing.
For sure, yeah.
Rather than, because that's what where I'm at mentally.
And are you signed with anyone now?
I'm still in the Sony deal as a publishing
songwriting
deal, but not. I just signed like a distribution deal with an American company for like a 5-song deal on my singles. So I just put one out 2 weeks ago, and then I've got 4 more, and then so that's kind of.
So do they fund you to do all the recording and
you
know, and
they don't
promotion and marketing and all that kind of jazz?
Well, they give you like you get an advance or whatever, and then I guess like I don't really want the marketing budget around, because I don't need one where I'm at, like, because I haven't even had like a moment on TikTok yet. I mean, so it's like I'm gonna like smash out the free stuff first, because the marketing budget will just come out of my pocket eventually. So it's more like I'm just happy to take the advance, and then I'll go do like a content day with like a videographer in a studio and stuff, and like it's expensive, but it's coming out of the advance or whatever. But it's at least I like getting the money and then knowing what I'm spending it on, because if the marketing and stuff, because there's probably ways, I mean I've never done it, but there's probably ways where they're like whatever, and then it's £2,000 on meta ads, and you're like
what's going on here,
and you're like I've got, you know, so it's like I want to like I wouldn't do that. I think it's good to put money into that stuff, and from what I've heard from friends who've had success, is like when it's already like just in anything, like any kind of content as well, as like when it's got like natural like if it kicks off naturally, then put money into it, and then goes the extra mile. There's no point in putting £1,000 into something it's not tested, right? So it's like so they fund that a little bit, and then obviously you have to pay the producers, because I start working with like better, like I worked with, you know, Phil O'Brien, obviously worked with him for years.
How is he?
He's really good. I think he's got 2 kids now.
What?
Yes.
Jesus.
And he got married last year.
Oh wow.
Nice. So he's got 2 kids.
Shout out Fionn.
Fionn,
sorry.
Come on, bro. Damn.
Apologies,
take that. No, but he's got 2 kids. I think they're like 18 months and 4 months, so 2 kids under 2.
2 kids under 2.
Yeah.
Busy man.
Well, you've got, how old is your youngest now?
2. May's 2. And then Louis.
He's around 6 foot. I saw on your story the other day. He's huge, isn't he?
He is actually.
Last time I saw someone, he's probably 4 or 3. How old is he now?
9, going on 9 next week.
How's that feel?
Don't feel it go by. Yeah, it's very quick.
What's Santa bringing out? Fortnite or whatever? Like
well, you asked for an Xbox.
Oh.
So we'll see. See if he's
watching this.
Boy. It's not live, but it'll be out
Santa.
before. I wonder, does he watch any of these?
No, he doesn't.
No. No.
The kids,
Actually,
they don't have the
him and
attention
his
span.
mates were actually listening to some of the tunes on Spotify the other night.
No way.
And he was like coming in, Dad, you're on Spotify.
Yeah,
I'm totally confused in that. Like,
Class.
you know what I mean? Yeah, it was funny.
The dam. Tell him. Does he know the meaning of the dam yet?
No, that's when he's 16. So anyway, before we went off on that tangent, what was I going to say to you? Yes, so what you are writing now and gigging?
Yeah, I did a couple of gigs during the summer. Did like a little mini tour.
Yeah, I seen
Was
that. How
on
did
tour
that go
at
for you?
It was all right. It was good. It was good. It was like, so I just signed. I got a new agent at the start of the year, and then because I went on tour at the start of the year with a guy called Nathan Evans, a Scottish guy, and we did like 7 weeks was 6 or 7 weeks. We did like sorry, I just said 6, 7, bro. I hate
Hey!
that. No. I made myself laugh, bro.
6, 7.
No.
I laugh at it as well. It's
Oh,
great. Don't
I
worry.
do too. I do too, but I'm only laughing because I said it. Because I backtracked. I said 7, then I said 6, 7, bro. I don't even know what it means, but it's so funny.
No one knows what it means.
Does, like Louis say it, like I said,
6,
oh my god,
I know, yeah.
Sorry
But
about that.
I what did he say? Oh, there was a funny one the other day, and I pissed myself laughing. Just the way he get it, I was like, Dad, 6, 7.
It means nothing.
I
Like.
know, nothing. It's so funny.
But we went on to it, and it was really
Yeah.
good because we were on like a tour bus for that amount of weeks, and we yeah, that was really good. Then on the back of that, like I kind of announced some headline shows, but that was really cool. Like first time because I got to play a lot of like cool venues with Little Mix, like but UK and Ireland, and then this was like a lot of Europe, so like different places I've never been to, like Vienna, Zurich,
Yeah, class.
France, Germany, a lot of Germany. He's really big in Germany, and then did came back, did my own couple of shows, was nice, and then actually I started gigging in pubs again recently.
Okay. How's
Just
that
because-
going?
It's going all right. It's like it's different. I'm actually having more fun with it now than when I did it full time back in the day because it's like less like I'm not like trying to like build a name in that scene.
Yeah.
So actually, one of my best friends owns this Irish bar in London, and I just gigged there.
Nice.
So it's not like I'm trying to
Playing your own stuff for a bit of mix.
no, never just
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 covers.
like a lot of
Okay,
Irish songs
right.
actually, a lot of like
Nice.
more like trad. It's a bit fun for me as well because I actually didn't know any real trad songs, so it was nice to learn a few.
Yeah, for sure.
And but I still end up just singing like Katy Perry or whatever. But
Alright.
but you know it's but it's good. No, it's good. Like just because the long sets as well, like 3 hour
Yeah.
gigs.
Oh wow. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
3 hours.
yeah. Like,
Jeez.
but then it's also like I think kind of knowing that I don't have to do them is like,
Yeah.
and then I'll get a text saying, "Can you do this tonight?" Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's,
that's kind of what I enjoy.
But geez,
about
last
it
week
as
I
well.
ended up doing like because it was so busy this time of year, and it's in like central London. I ended up doing like I think I did 8 last week.
8 gigs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like Wednesday, 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, Sunday.
3 hours a pop.
Some of them are 2.
2. Yeah. 2.
But
3
also
hours.
like because it was Chris, like last week,
Yeah.
what was the 10th? I was having a few beers and whatever,
Nice.
and it's you don't even
Nice.
know you're doing it really.
Yeah. And would you live far from it?
No, not
No,
really. Like
no.
it's probably like, well, if you're doing the 2 gigs, you're coming home because it's probably like I think I do like 8 to 11, then 11 to 2. So it's like you're coming home you're getting a taxi anyway, so it's only you fall asleep in the taxi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And have you any gigs planned for when you're home?
No,
No.
I don't.
This is the holidays.
But I'll be robbing at Fal's Mike's and I'll be robbing in the pubs. Connor Taft's. Are you gigging? Obviously, Iron Sky.
Iron Sky, you coming?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh,
yeah.
I've got a ticket and all.
Jump up and do a tune with Fal. He's doing sport.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll just jock him. No, but he's in Nelly's tonight, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be over
Yeah,
there.
you've a goo on you, have you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I'm like, I'm out tonight with like this thing. It's like holiday as such, but it's just like I don't get home much.
Yeah.
I was home last month actually doing I sported Lyra in the
And
TLT.
the TLT, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, she's
Open.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she was good, and I supported her, and I was home for like a day or two, and then
Did they ring you for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
MCD.
Nice.
Well, you jealous, like?
No,
No, I'm only
I-
joking. I'm only on you.
yeah, no, just wondering how, like, you
No,
know,
MC, because when I do my shows and I work with a fella from MCD, so then actually the fella from the TLT rang me saying MCD recommended me to him.
that was a good one.
You bit. But yeah, it was Connor. Do you know Connor from TLT, manager?
Yeah,
No.
no. But yeah.
Nice
you
guy.
know, Yeah.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So what I was gonna say was like, I don't really come home much. I've only been home twice this year, and obviously like I'm only like an hour away, so I've got no. So I love Christmas.
Yeah, so do
You
I.
love Christmas too. I know you do.
Yeah,
I just love. Like I was so excited to come home. I came home this morning, and then it's just like
I got stuck in traffic for 4 hours.
Oh my god! Genuinely, we went in. I wonder if we would have missed it. We went in to see my nanny in Coolock. It's only like 10 minutes from the airport, and then we came back, and it was literally we left my nanny's house at like 12:15, and I got home at like I got into Drogheda around 3:30.
Yeah,
and we didn't stop. We just went straight to Drogheda. My poor mammy, my mammy was fine. She would love this. She was like, "It's the best quality time we'll have the whole Christmas." Because I'll just be at the pub like,
true. 3 hours in the car.
I'm telling you, but no, I do love Christmas, but I don't want to go all biddo street food here, but
no, come on.
The town is a bit bleak, isn't it?
Oh man, it's desperate.
I mean, maybe this is why you have me on, but it is a bit bleak.
Do you know what? The way you said that, I was literally gonna ask you that. It's like because you've been away and coming back. Like, what's a few of the things that you've noticed? Or what sticks out? Like,
I actually, since I've went away the last few years, so since I left in like 2020, I've
Biddo Street doesn't want to be Biddo.
Shout out Adam. No, as in like I don't want to like.
I know, yeah. Because it's the town.
Yeah. No, but
this is jam.
Yeah, but I think like 2020 when I came back at Christmas, loved it. 2021, like I used to like love coming back, and I still love coming back, but now it's more of a place of like seeing my friends and like running. But oh my god, honestly, like I know I got dropped at Scotch Hall today, and I walked over, and I was just like,
it's grim, isn't it?
Oh, and I heard there was a bit of trouble with the lights or something last week, but it wasn't even that. It wasn't that. It was like
there's just a weird like
it felt, and I didn't like. And normally, like, because obviously I played, like, I'm from here. I played football my whole life here, and like, I know, to be fair, I was walking across 4 o'clock, but like, didn't really like see anyone I knew. I mean, I know it's 4 o'clock on a Friday, but
yeah, but everywhere is like schools are finishing.
Yeah, true. And then that's what I was thinking. I was like, I might even get like across the road, like you normally would. I'm sure you get them all the time. But as in like, yeah, the town was and Scotch Hall as well. Like, apart from the big JD, it kind of felt a bit like I didn't even know there was JD there. But I think it was a bit. It's definitely a bit grey.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's no solution, but it's not. I don't care. I honestly, I care, but as in like, I'm looking at it from a point of view of like, obviously, like someone like yourself might look at it from like a business point of view. I'm actually looking at it completely from a consumer point of view, and it feels great. Like obviously, like there's opportunities there for business, and the businesses are like whatever Biddo's saying, like is dead right. But I think
it's good that he's like, you know, he's really good at the videos and highlighting that kind of stuff.
Brilliant,
as well.
yeah.
I was actually talking to a couple of people as well. It's like, I think everyone's aware of the problems, so we need to find and see solutions now. Do you know what I mean? I think
in argument to what he's saying. I mean, this I don't know how I keep talking about it, but it's in like in contrast to what he's saying, is in like. It's a huge risk for businesses to move into these places.
100%.
Because of the state that like businesses aren't moving out if it's going well.
Yeah.
Like they're not like
exactly.
So it's like,
and once it's like a domino effect.
100%.
You know what
and
I mean?
you kind of other businesses want to get out before it's too early. Or it's too late. Sorry, but I do think
really, I there's a lot of blame on the Louth County Council and stuff like that. Like it is. I don't care. Because it is.
No, 100%.
And Drogheda has just been left behind, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is kind of sad because I think like. Because I was so, like, we do our, like, Secret Santa 12 pubs tomorrow. And I was kind of walking over today, and obviously I was a bit early, so I was like, I'll go pop into a pub or whatever. And I kind of felt like, what pub am I actually going to go into here?
Yeah.
And, like, now, that being said, now, that is 4 o'clock on a Friday. It's quite quiet. But I was like, nowhere was like that in Vighton or whatever. And I was like, maybe I don't mean to sound like I've asked for too much here, but then I ended up going to Gleason's, and I never really go there because I wanted that cozy feeling. I know it's like there'll be people in there playing the horses or whatever. So I was like, I kind of wanted that feeling. I was like, the rest of it kind of felt a bit like, I felt like, I think Biddo's right. We need to get Biddo in.
I know there needs to be definitely a whole like management team to rejuvenate the town centre. That's what, and it's the traffic and everything. It's, you know, there's so many things that you can't get it. Like everyone's just avoiding the town now because it's horrendous.
That's what I was just going to say about my 12 pubs tomorrow. It's like I was walking across town today. I was like, where are we gonna where's gonna be good tomorrow? Yeah, like as in like tomorrow. Obviously tomorrow. It's gonna be the busiest night of the year.
Tonight and tomorrow will be the busiest nights of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
You would imagine.
Yeah, but it's kind of like where are we like because we're I like a pub, you like a pub. You know, we're not gonna go dancing as such until like the end of the night. If we do, like, do you know what I mean? As in, like,
I'm gonna be on dancing, man.
Me and my mates, we just want to sit in the pub.
Yeah, have the crack,
chat and talk about. And it's like, where do we do that? And it kind of felt a bit like that today. Kind of like, now listen, first world problems, I guess, but coming from a point of like, I really love this place, and it was like, I wouldn't be rushing to anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a strange one. It is like there is still great pubs and great. You know, all of them.
100%. I think just mean like West Street felt very bleak.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I love the Market Bar. I love Clark's.
Yeah, you know Peggy's. What I mean. And like Who's on West Street? What, the Grey Goose, Nelly's, East, and then Gleason's.
And they're good for West Street because they're a bit more kind of like bar pubs.
Yes, I know what you're saying, but not. Well, the pub. Have you been in the pub yet? No, and that's actually really nice.
No,
That's
I don't think I
It's
have.
kind of got actually Little McPhail's vibe about it.
Oh, nice.
I have to say, yeah, no, it is good.
Rest in peace,
Nice
man.
Guinness. Yeah, no, I actually wrote a song about it as well.
Did you?
Played it last night at the open mic. Yeah,
No.
It's good,
Where's
yeah.
it on mic?
It was on in Nelly's last
No
night.
way.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
Like Luke Campbell runs it. It was good.
No way.
Mm.
Every Thursday.
No, I think it was just a Christmas special.
Oh, it's like a one-off?
Yeah, it was one-off, but it was good. But yeah, that's interesting that we're talking about that. I'm glad we did get to talk about that though.
Yeah, because I do care
Because
about it.
it's not. I know. I think we all do, and it's good that at least you're noticing. You know, because I think we're all on that page, and it's getting like, wow, it just seems a little bit grey.
And also, it's very easy to come back and say and point out the flaws, but I'm actually the opposite. I normally come back and I actually almost glorify it. I used to like see it in brighter lights because it was like, sometimes, they say like you don't know what you have
Well,
to
it's
look
always
on.
nice coming home for Christmas,
Exactly,
like, you know what I mean? And then you're like,
But then this was the first time
Was
I've
it?
noticed. Yeah, I've kind of felt. But maybe subconsciously it's because I've seen all the stuff online. But
that's what I mean. But it's mad the effect that has, because I genuinely think that's the problem. It's because you're seeing
much
that,
talk.
too much negativity, too much. And then you're thinking, then you're thinking, oh, the town's gone to shite.
and then maybe the other business are like, should we go now before it gets maybe so maybe you're right. Yeah,
So I do hope in the new year that maybe there is people trying to organise getting like businesses together to kind of come up with a plan and and just get together really, because I think that's what has to happen. If I was to draw the councils, this what I would walk out like a county council and get all the businesses to refuse to pay their rates. And so we're not paying it until we see genuine improvement in Drogheda and stand by them. And if you have that team together, I think you'd have a chance rather than just going out on your own. People need to be organised.
But what would they do? The roads and what do you need?
Genuinely, get the place looking brighter. Look across.
Yeah, I know.
Drop the rates and get businesses in the bloody buildings for sure. The place is all derelict, falling down. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of little tweaks you could do.
100%. But I'm also thinking when I'm walking over, and like, are the customers there for these non-existent businesses?
I know, you'd probably have to sort out some kind of parking as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, because even like it's the Friday before Christmas and the town was empty-ish.
Yeah, I know, it's mad. But is that because of that reason? And obviously the retail parks aren't helping things.
True. I mean, online shopping.
Like,
as
I
well,
wonder if they got rid of the tolls. That'd be another thing. You'd have to get rid of the tolls to be able to get from one side of town to the other.
Yeah.
That way, if you're going that side, you take it away, but people will be more inviting to actually come through the town because you're not going to get traffic.
True, but also I think the only shops that do well in like anywhere is like honestly like the Euro joints and the €2 shops, because
it's the nature of
it's
Drogheda.
online shopping for your clothes and all.
Mm.
If you need to get a few birthday cards, you might go down to the shop. But I mean, like, are you like if you
I know what you're saying.
If you go into JD and they don't have the color Nike top you want, you'll find it online, right?
Bringing Nando's into Westry.
That honestly, the kids would love that.
I know, yeah. Maybe I don't. Yeah, it is. That's what I mean. I think you'd have to, like, it's a longer conversation. We have to talk about you rather than Drogheda.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, it does take a meeting to go through all these things and be shooting out ideas and, like, come up with some kind of solutions. So hopefully that will happen. But anyway,
you didn't expect that.
No, before we go and solve the world, this is like a 4 a.m. chat in the kitchen.
Yeah,
this is all we need to do, man.
This is me after Gleason's.
Yeah. So what's what how are we for time, by the way? Yeah, we're all right. We're doing very well. So what is next on the list for you? Your music. So your music's all on Spotify, getting millions of streams.
Yeah, I mean,
it was on Love Island, a couple of your tunes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was lucky enough. Love Island, I like. I think I've been playing Love Island 14 times.
Wow,
I'm counting.
Do you watch it?
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Look at me. I love it. I love it.
I just wanted to hear that in the mic.
I remember, I love this since. I remember when I was playing for Court Celtic, we used to train down in Meadowview, and then I'd me and the boys would training would end at 8:30, and we'd be like, Love Island, and we'd jog home.
No way,
man, love it ever.
Wow.
It is, and I don't watch any TV.
Yeah,
so it's quite good to It's the only thing that will get me turn something on at 9 o'clock and kind of.
Well, I suppose you don't have to think much about it, so you can just let your brain rot.
No, to be fair. And it's good. I chat to my mum about it and whatever. But other than that, 6, 7. But other than that, Love Island. I have what else have I done that's cool? No, just kidding. No, I
am great.
no. I think like Love Island. Bit of radio play. Like I just got an email today. Like the song I put out last week. Got on BBC Radio 1
Okay.
in the UK. So
Nice.
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's
That's what I'm asking. Are you going down the whole? I want to be a solo artist. This is Matthew Nolan, or are you just gonna do it all, writing with other people, just experience a career in music?
Honestly,
you don't
right
really
now,
know what the specific path is.
Yeah, I think like I just don't want I don't want to reveal too much.
Okay.
Not in a business way. I mean, in a human way. Like I think now is probably the time I feel because you know me from young, right? And I was actually thinking about this on the way over. It's like, well, maybe talk about. I used to be really like. I don't want to say used to be because that's not good for my subconscious, but when I was younger, I was not cocky, but maybe a little bit cocky, like quite like sure of myself.
Okay.
I don't know if you would have thought that. Like I think,
No.
oh,
Yeah, I tell you, all right.
like not all right, but as in like I don't know. Maybe we didn't have that conversation, but definitely with my friends, like I kind of knew where I wanted to go and knew I was going to go there. Like I wasn't like I was always kind
I
of.
don't think that's cocky though. I think that's
No, but as in like I guess what I'm trying to say is. You can call it manifestation. It's a nicer way to say it. But,
let's call it that.
Yeah. But as in, like, I think now is the like least sure of myself I've ever been, which is quite an uncomfortable place to be. But at least I'm aware of it, and I think I've only become aware of it recently. I think like I don't want to say that too much on this because it's not a good thing to put out there. But I guess like it's real as well as in like because it looks like I'm doing pretty well, like to someone who. Wants to start making music or whatever.
Yeah.
Like obviously I want to be way further than I am, and that's you don't
What is that? I'm saying, do you want
just like I want to make a good living out of music,
and it doesn't matter what
I do.
It doesn't matter
like I don't want to gig in pubs and stuff personally because I think this
no, not that, not
weddings.
that. You don't want to do that.
No. I don't want to just because I've had like even I've got a couple of weddings coming up this year that I'm playing at like, but it's just like I think it's more like. Getting to the point because I've dipped my toe in the water of this side of it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like staying there. It's a challenge, and if I set myself like I think I heard this thing years ago. It's like if you set out to make 50 million, right, you'll only ever make 50 million. But if you set out to make 800 million and you make 170 million, you might not hit 800, but better than aiming for 50. Yeah. And I think it's kind of what me is like. Yes, if I aim for what I want, and I don't really know what I want anymore, to be honest. I used to want to be like. Obviously, when I was younger, I wanted to be like Justin Bieber, the biggest star in the world. You know, I'm 26. It's like I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not going to be famous at 13, right? That's impossible. And then it's like just looking at goals, and then, but also it's doing it. It's like okay, I've toured and I've put on my own shows, and I'm lucky enough. I've got over 50 million streams, and it's like still feel quite fresh, and still having to reinvent, and still looking for a moment where there's a bit of me that. Is really inspired by that, and there's a bit of me that's really fed up with that. The bit of me that fed up with that is the fact that, geez, I'm trying pretty hard, and it's like nothing's clicking, which is good because you don't want to like, because that means there's still potential to click. If it clicks, you obviously won't feel like that. And I think, but there's a little bit of me as well that's like trying to tap into the younger me that will be grateful to be here. But also that's unrealistic. You're not going to walk around all day saying, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Like that's just not how life works. And I think like,
not all the time, anyway.
No, and I am lucky to like do music full time and be able to.
But you've achieved quite like you know what I mean.
I have, but so have you, and so has.
I want to say like we've all achieved different levels of different things, but in terms of you like, say if you were to picture for someone who wants to maybe be a pop star or such, like you've done pretty well, I would say.
I've had good moments, and that's the thing. It's like,
and that's all it is, though, isn't it? Just good moments. Everything's just a moment.
I think, 100%. And I'm not. Listen, oh my God, I absolutely am. I love what I did, but I love what I've done, and but now it's like, that feels like, I guess the highlights that you are talking about, I feel like that's not where I'm at all.
Okay.
And I think it's like, this is like, sustaining that might not have been realistic at the time, but it's like getting those little moments. So like, I went on tour with Little Mix in 2022, and that felt like, wow, this is the start of something special, and it wasn't. Went to and you kind of feel like that's never going to happen again. And then at the start of this year, I get asked to go on this tour around Europe, and it was a totally different experience. It was like, thousands of people a night on a bus, on like a big sleeper bus.
Nice.
And it was so fun. And it was, 27 beers every day. Sorry, ma'am. And like, PlayStation on the bus and playing in Germany and playing in Vienna, playing all these places, playing in Glasgow, playing in London. And then, like, I think we did like 32 shows or something in 5-6 weeks. And I remember at a time in like 2023, 2024, I thought like I wouldn't have anything like that again. And then something comes up and it's like, and that's the moment you want to grab it. And then you give everything that moment. So you're doing the moment, you're going down to the merch stand, you're signing, you're taking photos with the fans of him. You're trying to like make them your fans. And to be fair, the European fans are unbelievable. They like,
are they?
Yeah, they'll like when I did my shows in London and Manchester, like people who I met in like Germany and Austria came to those shows.
You're joking?
No, yeah, flew over and stuff. So like,
that's cool, isn't it?
It is cool, and it is. I'm super grateful for it. But there's something that like that. Sorry, I'm full stop. I'm super grateful for that. Like I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. That's a different conversation. Full stop.
Not Chinese.
Yeah, who got?
Oh. No, it's there.
What is it? Min Garden.
Min Garden. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've had it for like with the band as well. We had a lot of it, so it's kind of like I think my mentality around this is right, and I'm only saying this out loud now for the first time. Is like, so excuse me if I mess it up because I'm thinking out loud.
That's okay. I like that. I like thinking out loud.
Yeah,
great. It gets me in a lot of trouble.
yeah, me too. But like, I think I'm actually only kind of taking this in now. It's like, so when you say about like the fans flying from Germany or whatever for a show, it's like because I had that in the band. When I left the band, I kind of had this mentality that people then weren't doing it for me; they were doing it because I was part of a band.
Oh.
So we had like people in the band when we were in the band, right? People were like flying from South America to come to our shows and stuff. Like people were flying because Little Mix had such a big fan base, obviously.
Yeah.
So then I think when I left the band, I wanted to like really like have a clean state, and like with that, I kind of worked on I didn't want to take it like I wanted to leave the band as the band, and then everything after that, like these people here now are fans of me because of the band, and I don't want to like have that. I didn't want to think they were there because of my new stuff. I wanted to kind of earn new fans, and also like appreciate the fans that were already there. So I think I was kind of like numb to like people like doing that crazy stuff after the band, like because that stuff was quite like for. Do you know what I mean by that? As in it was happening for a certain thing, and then I go on my own, and the same thing's happening, but it's kind of like, and it's so appreciated, but it's kind of like, it happened. I think a lot of it is from like the band we had so much. Yeah,
but now you have genuine fans of Matthew Nolan. You know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I've got a few, like for sure. Hopefully, like, but
yeah,
I think like with the band, it was like we had a lot of that, and it kind of like makes like I kind of want to leave that to the band.
I know, I get that.
In a good way, in a nice way.
In a good way, kind of like park it there, and now you want to move on.
Yeah, but I kind of also like when I see those faces in the crowd, like from Germany and stuff. I'm kind of like,
that's cool.
They're amazing.
That's really
and they're
cool.
singing along to my songs. But I'm also like, I kind of like the fact that I know them. Oh, they were at the band shows as well.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like a moment in time for me. But like when we're talking about the moments and stuff, life is all about moments, 100%. But like when you're trying to sustain something, moments aren't very valuable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like
it's very hard to sustain anything, really, isn't it?
It really is, and especially nowadays. So I think like with me now, it's like how can I
think that's a whole little bit of gratitude you just have to have, and just realize that anything can change at any time.
Oh my god, 100%. Like because when I started gigging in pubs again, I was gigging intensely over the last few weeks. I was like, my voice started hurting, like as in like not just like a sore throat, kind of like started hurting, and I was like, oh yeah, like if I lose my voice, I'm out of job. Like I'm out of job.
Well, no, you still can write.
Yeah, but can I get those? Can you get the melodies across or whatever? As in, like,
oh yeah.
Touch wood. I'm obviously not going to lose my voice, but I think like what I was going to say is I just want to make the most money I can in music before. I'm not really into this AI stuff. Maybe it's going to take over music. I don't know.
Are you thinking it will be?
I'm not. But I just I definitely feel like music is now.
John's nodding his head saying no. Some of the songs are incredible of what they do though.
Oh, it's unreal. Like
many men, like the many men. You done the 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Hey, did you see it now?
No.
Oh, it's like you do it in a old soul band.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
Yeah. That crack is just like what?
Isn't that song? But some of them are brand new. Like.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
That's
crazy. I think like no one's gonna. Are people gonna go? I suppose you go watch a DJ.
You go watch ABBA, the holograms.
You know what I mean? Like
I went to that. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
the holograms. Did you see that?
I went to an Elvis one before, so
did you?
Yeah.
Class,
it's incredible. Yeah.
But I think like,
and I'd go to a 2-pack one if there was as well.
100%.
Yeah. And I go to a Bob Marley. I go to all them. Yeah, so yeah, we're goosed.
No, but I think like it's just like tough, isn't it? Where it's like. It feels like now as well, like I've seen people, and I know a lot of people in the industry now. So you see people directly who
I've been affected.
like not even been affected by that, but as in they blow up, they have a big moment, and then they're like, and you're like, oh, that's them set, and then all of a sudden they're dropped and their moment's gone, and
That's it.
they're looking for a coffee job, and it's like, and it's kind of like, and that's absolutely fine. But what I'm talking about the sustainability is, it's like, if I haven't even had that big moment yet.
Well, what's what you like going on tour? Let's say with Little Mix and doing all that. They are big moments.
100%.
They're moments
Sorry,
that people
I'm
would
talking
love
about.
to
Sorry,
do.
100%.
You want the
I mean,
big,
no. I mean
winning the Champions League moment.
No. Well, of course I want that. Sorry, I don't mean that at all. I mean my solo career. I mean like in my now, as in like, I'm kind of chasing stability in my solo music.
Yes.
And like want to like build a name for myself in my solo music, and then that's what I mean, as in like starting fresh, as in getting a moment now, and then it's like sustaining that moment.
Yeah. No,
Obviously, listen, I've done. I dreamt of everything. I've dreamt of those moments, and I still think about it. Like I often change my lock screen to me in the cheery, and like that stuff.
Oh wow, yeah,
means so much to me.
Visualizing
it. Yeah, like I've done it, and it means so much to me.
Yeah,
but it's like, but when I say moments, I'm talking future from now, because but if you talk to like any successful person like yourself, as in like you're not like even the fact that you've branched out coffee boxes, right? You're not gonna say, oh, this is amazing. Let me just lock the doors. You're like,
I know, yeah.
It's kind of like,
you always kind of keep going, don't you?
I think it's easier to say what you're saying there about the you've had good moments, because it's more of a like, it's a kind of like a dream thing. But it's like when you're in it, when you've like, you kind of feels like you still then want the next thing.
Yeah, of course.
Like someone dreams of opening a coffee shop, and then you've opened 3 or 4, right?
Yeah,
so it's kind of like,
yeah.
And I don't mean to, it's not me being like if you spoke to Lewis Capaldi, he'd be like, oh my god, you got 1 billion streams. You'd be like, yeah, well, I've got 10 billion streams. It's kind of like, it's all gradual, and it's all kind of, perspective's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm kind of saying, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it does make sense. Yeah.
Like I still think about those moments every night, but I think there was a time where I actually dwelled on them too much, and I kind of thought I wasn't moving forward because I was so happy with what I've done.
What you've done, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I think that's why I kind of trying to give myself a bit more grit
in the way of progress.
You kind of want to give yourself a bit more grit, because if you get complacent with what you've done, like those moments.
What's that saying? Something is the enemy of progress, is it? Can't think of it. It was in the show.
I know what you mean. I know that. No.
Look it up, Jamie. That's Joe Rogan joke.
I know, yeah.
Right. But because we were coming, so give the people a little bit.
I feel like this was just off.
I know, yeah. This just
a chat. We haven't spoken up in a while.
We haven't. We probably should have went for that point beforehand.
I know.
And had a chat about Perfection is the enemy of progress.
Is it? Yeah, because you just got it. Yeah.
But so tell the people what to expect from you in the next year or so with music. Are you going to release more music?
Yeah. So just
you released one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've got 4 more to do on this deal I'm in, and then they're all done. So just kind of recorded, produced. So they're all just got to get them out there.
Any ideas for like videos? Have you any, like, you know the way I just, because I was wondering there, like you're saying, you haven't went viral, so have you a plan to go viral, as in like any thought? I was like, right, I have to do something that's going to make me go viral.
Well, I don't think like that personally, because I was kind of saying earlier on, as in like I'd love to make it on my own terms, but I guess like there is some hope as well, because you still see people that go viral off like them singing in a room, and the song is just brilliant. So it's like crazy. Just kind of like holding on. I mean, I think if you listen to any artist on a podcast, you don't aim to go viral. No, as much as you do.
I know what you mean. Let it kind of happen.
Yeah, and if it, I mean, but then again,
does it come across like I'm going to be a little bit desperate, really?
100%. And I don't want to do that, because I've done stuff like uncomfortable stuff and it hasn't went viral, and I'm like, well, if I put myself out there uncomfortably and it hasn't worked, let me just stick to my guns, because also there's something about like, I mean, authenticity is really important.
Yeah, I agree. And you don't want to look cringy.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
But then again, if you have to look cringy for a year or two and you end up buying your mom's house, you know what I mean?
I know, that's the thing.
But I haven't done that yet either, so it's just conversation. But I guess what the people have to look forward to me is absolutely nothing, just more music. just trying to honestly, and I was really looking forward to doing this, because I knew it was going to be more kind of like, not more, but I've only done one podcast before, and it was a bit more kind of proper, and I think this was just more like casual chat, and I like that because it looks really good online sometimes.
But I think it's just you can be you, really. You know.
Yeah, but I love. I'm always me, but it's more like I think it's good because it looks. Sometimes things look better online, right?
Yeah.
And it's good to chat about how
And it's a nice setting. It's Christmas in the beautiful town of Drogheda.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit of positivity.
No, it is. Yeah, we're going to get very positive. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting some pints.
Yeah, you're going out in the 12 pubs tonight.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Very good.
To get changed. I haven't even been home. Like I look like I'm in pajamas here.
I like it. I like the style you're going for. So when is the next song coming out?
It'll be probably early February.
Okay.
Yeah, end of Jan, early February. But yeah.
Yeah, and still writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
still writing. Just trying to be a better man every day.
I like it, man. I like it. But I think we're probably coming to the end of the podcast, Matthew. What time is it there? Yeah.
Apologies
because of the traffic, and we're all over the gaff.
Yeah, we got to.
And we can.
What time is it? Oh yeah, brilliant.
You have to go for a family dinner now. But thanks very much for coming in, mate. It was good to see you,
David.
I would like to thank you and wish you all the best in your endeavours. Give it a little thing to wear to get your music and follow you online. Give a little bit of a
just Matthew Nolan everywhere. Sometimes Matthew
TikTok,
Nolan, Matthew Nolan, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, OnlyFans, everywhere. No OnlyFans, but brilliant.
What's your favourite song of yours?
Well, the one that came out 2 weeks ago is I don't think it's recency bias. It's my favorite because it's a bit more different, more upbeat. But my favorite song I've written of all time is called "Hurt Like You Hurt Me."
Oh,
that came out. I wrote that 5 years ago.
Okay,
it came out this year. And the one recently is more like the one that just got playlisted on Radio 1. That's like quite a foot tapper.
Nice.
Less so of the ballads, and that's what the next songs are. They're more kind of.
Yeah, I like it. Look forward to seeing how you're progressing.
Guys, Iron Sky, 26th of December.
Yeah.
Earth nightclub.
Hopefully
Earth, how do we feel about Earth? How's it looking?
It looks class.
Yeah?
Yeah, so surprising. Not surprising, but you know what I mean? That a nightclub would work as a venue, but yeah.
Was it the way it was set up for the Flash, do you remember?
Yeah, I don't think I was in it for the flat, but I think it's similar. So he, like, fair play to Ronan and all the team down there. They took a bar to make the gigs happen, and have built a stage, so it's right on the dance floor.
Oh, on the dance floor.
So it's like, you know, the semicircle, and then the stage is here. So you have the dance floor, stage, and then it goes round. So it's basically like what would you say? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's all directed at the stage, if you get me.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool.
So we kind of walk in and go left.
Go left.
Yeah.
And there's loads of little nooks and crannies for people to sit in, and I think it'll work well. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm not here to plug that gig, but I am. But everybody, thank you so much for listening. We will be back in 2026 with some more guests. Matthew, my man, a very happy Christmas to you. John, a very happy Christmas to you.
Thanks, John. Happy Christmas.
And very happy Christmas, and have a wonderful new year to everyone listening. Thanks for listening, and keep up to date and follow this man, Matthew Nolan, on all his socials.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. All right.
From that day we share cafe lattes. Ooh, cafe